Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, into the Nexus Gaming Series Division A matchup of Durotan's Couch versus ProBUs on the left-hand side. We got our blue team. We got a Joanna, played by Captain Wedge, Idiom's on the Tychus, Yonner's on the Zeratul, Wildcard on the Leoric, and Goliath on the Anduin. Taking a look at ProBUs, we have got 8-Bit on the Muradin, Ace on the Vala, Shoepuff on the Blaze, a mod that never comes to my channel on a Rhaegar, and John Bunyan to play the Junkrat. We got Ektar on the Rhaegar. As I said, we have got a W build Vala. She's going to be going Fire at Will. Now, it is an uncapped quest, but there's a jump in damage at the 20 mark. So that's the only reason you're seeing 0 out of 20. It is uncapped, so get your gambles in. How many stacks will Vala have by the end of the game? 69 or more, 68 or less. Feel free to gamble. If you know the result, don't say anything, just gamble. Just predict. Just have fun. Shots fired. I mean, as I said, he doesn't watch my stream, so it's not like he'll ever know that I said that about him. I like Flaming Ektar, because he's a good little bean. We get the Shadow Hunter for the Zeratul. That doesn't sound right. It is right. Good job. Good job, brain. You want to know what it's like to have imposter syndrome? Right there. You say something. You're so certain of it, and then your brain's like, nah, dude, you're wrong. That's it. That is the best example I can give to anybody. 8 stacks already for the Vala. As I had mentioned, the W can hit multiple heroes, and we'll see if level 4, I'm assuming, will be Arsenal. It's kind of necessary for this build. All right, a lot more believers than doubters, so some odds if you want to play those. This is a 1 to 10 odds on the doubt. I like it. Leoric going to be able to grab a camp, I'm assuming. Yep. Leoric grabs camp. I mean, that's pretty much the motif of Garden of Terror, realistically, is just constant camp pressure. Yes, of course you want to soak, but you want to also be getting camps almost off cooldown. Idiom's in bottom lane. Wee little yoink from Goliath. If that was my Storm League teammate, they would have let me die and then been like, "Oh, bro, you should have just come to the camp with all of us." Selexia, thank you for the tier 1 sub for 39 months. Thank you for your resubscription. I will resend your alert when we get out of game. I hope you're doing well. You're a beautiful person. Thanks for coming by. By the way, I was talking about the wisdom stuff earlier today. Basically, at this point, with all the people that were laid off, I was quite literally saying on Twitter, I was like, if a company were to just pick up everyone that wisdom laid off, we could literally run an event in a community. Like, there's like mods, there's people in sales, like. We've got casters, we've got observers, we've got show producers. We could, like, if you pick up every person that was ever dropped from Wisdom, we could literally run an entire broadcast / community show thing. Just wild. Anyways, Wildcard gonna be able to back off with 100 and something HP. Zeratul gets the channel, Yonner's on that one. I mean, not wrong. It's yeah. It's oh well. As I said, eggs in the Stormgate basket. And if that don't work out, we'll figure it out then. Nice concussion mine to save John Bunyan right there. Yonner's not going to be able to get any sort of kill. Ektar also's got some heals down here, so I don't think it was too much of a threat. Iron Skin pop by Captain Wedge. Immediate shield glare as well. Next second objective phase on the top right of the map, favoring the position of ProBUs. We got 7s for both sides as well being picked up. Ooh, Unrelenting Soldier for level 7 for the Tychus, or Relentless Soldier. Unrelenting Soldier, Relentless Soldier, I think it's kind of the same thing. John Bunyan trying to get away. John Bunyan! John Rambo. Let's see, Relentless Soldier, Muradin stun, Vala stun assumed, Blaze stun. Is it slows as well? Stuns and roots. Junkrat traps. Relentless Soldier, I think, is a really good tech pickup, actually, for the Tychus player. I really like this. Being stunned rooted grants 30 armor for 3 seconds, reduce the damage by 30%. I like that a lot. I think that's a really, really good tech or change into the build that we're seeing here. I'm going to zoom out a little bit, just so we can see everything a little more clear. Shield glares from the Johanna. Shootpuff trying to manage the Leoric and top a little bit here, and in his rotation. Ace going to try and back away. Ace, in your face. That'll be another kill over to the side of Durotan's Couch, taking down the Vala. She's at 18 stacks currently. And as a reminder, it is an uncapped quest. It's just you get a nice, good chunk of extra damage when you hit that 20 mark, as you can see right there. After hitting 20 heroes with multi-shot, increase the damage to 40. So you basically double your damage. Because at 20 shots, you're at 40, then you get an additional 40, so you're at 80. So it's a good jump. It's like Q build, or Gathering Storm for Falset at level 1. At 30 stacks, you're at 15%, but at 30 stacks, you get an additional 30% for finishing those initial 30, and then it continues to scale. So, just little things to note right there in some of these questing talents. If you are unfamiliar, or you're just listening and you want to know about tooltips. I don't know, man. You're looking very good with that Founder's Badge, Alexia. I went through and I edited a lot of, well, I didn't edit, because it's a list. You can't actually choose who your Founder Badges go to. You have to just delete out the ones in order. So, all current subs or all current Founder Badges are, gonna be taken. Ektar gonna try and back away. That was a Blessed Shield in the face. Entomb from Leoric. The body blocking's in, and nicely played. Good thing Wildcard came in with the Entomb, because I think Rektar. I think Ektar would have been able to get away without if the Entomb wasn't popped right there. You were wondering, yep. Oh boy, the lack of sleep is making a real great stream today. God, I hope I get good sleep tonight. God, I hope. The last subathon we did, I barely got sleep before it, and I struggled through that subathon. I struggled through the last subathon with just energy. Need sleep. Yeah, I slept super bad last night, and it's been bad mentals lately, so hopefully tonight's different. Hopefully tonight's different. I'm gonna try and get in bed around like 8 o'clock, because I have to get up around 4-ish to get ready for the stream. Because I'm gonna get up and probably take a shower and make some breakfast, try and walk Bandit, maybe. It's hard to walk Bandit when you live in a forest at like 5 in the morning, because it's like coyotes and bears and oh my. Zeratul with the blink back, and good night Vala. She'll go down. That's going to be an Entomb from Leoric as well. 8-Bit going to take quite a bit of damage. Body blocked in place right here. 8-Bit can't get out. No Dwarf Toss available. The Avatar does nothing. Ugh. But as I said, thanks for being here, chat. I appreciate you. Nice Iron Skin once again from the Johanna. Eats the Concussion Mine Displacement. John Bunyan not able to dissuade the enemy just yet. Yawners will get scouted out from one of those tower shots. Gonna try and dip, dive, dodge in. Yawners, you can dodge a wrench, but can you dodge a... Oh, it's a Chymo Cleanse. I was gonna say, can you dodge a Rain of Vengeance? But it looks like, yes, Yawners can dodge a wrench and dodge a Rain of Vengeance. Little leap of faith, Chymo Cleanse, as we like to call it. Singularity Spike does go out. Does Yawners activate the Vorpal Blade? I don't think so. Is that Warp? Yeah, it's Vorpal Blade, okay. I think multi-shot was to try and scout out, but I don't even think it got a stack right there. 27 stacks for Vala right now. The Doubter's got to be feeling real good. Doubter's got to be feeling real happy right now.
It is time.
Steel Trap into the bush. Spectral Leech for Leoric and Mending Strikes. I forgot what the I've called it Spectral Leech for so long. It's Drain Hope actually. I think I went through all of CCL calling it Spectral Leech for Leoric's Drain Hope. Not a single person was like, excuse me. It's just wild to me. I can't believe that. Camp for the top, camp for the mid, and we'll just be seeing no invade. Muradin kind of anchoring for the allies, also getting some vision. We're 7-1 in kills, favoring the members of Durotan's couch in that 7. And as we look at structures, one fort has fallen through mid. There's a dead banner right there as well. This is a bit of damage in the top lanes. Zeratul going to try and clear out the incoming wave. Actually, it's called Spooky Hand. You are correct, yes. Spooky Hand, Spooky Walk, Spooky Mace. Spooky Gate. Spooky Steps. Spooky March. Spooky Steps. I love that for March of the Black King. Spooky Steps. Anyways, my apologies. We have another objective phase over here on the bottom right of our map. 1-0 in seeds. Favoring the Durotan couch. One interrupt from Idiom. Goliath with a second interrupt with the Divine Star. 8-bit coming in on the left-hand side. That's a Blessed Shield going wide. Goliath very low. Riptire, rip and win. Good Riptire from John Bunyan. Ace is like, all right, cool, that's an Entomb. I'm going to keep autoing because that's what I do best. And Ace will take down the Leoric right there. Concussion Mine, John Bunyan chasing in. Slows, Captain Wedge trying to back away. Does tap the well. Muradin, Blaze, they want this. Blaze, do you have a Jet Propulsion? Muradin has the Dwarf Toss. A Stormbolt won't be enough. Tychus, now the new target as Joanna tries to get some slow, some value. Shoop up with the Jet Propulsion. It's a fantastic Stream Deck. You have one job.
Triple kill.
You had one job, Stream Deck. You had one job. I did all the work. I did all the groundwork. I laid it all out there, and you just had to deliver the triple kill. That's all you had to do. I do want to point out Zeratul's double soak. I was quickly noting this. He's not only double soaking, but also double pushing, and this is going to be Siege Giants on Keep Front Gates, though Blaze will arrive to top and stall that out. Our next seed is in the top center of the map. 16 apiece in our levels.
Shamblers, they don't feel a thing anymore.
Okay. Yawner's in the bush. Just going to be able to mount up and get out. Tychus clearing out the bottom lane. 7-4 in our kills. 33 stacks for the Vala. 2 out of 3 seeds, though, to Durotan's couch. We could see another Garden Terror in their favor. Right? They had the first one, didn't they? No. Yes? No? I don't remember, honestly. Spooky Walk from Leoric will avoid the stun from Blaze. We have got a camp in the bottom lane. Stolen away by our... I flipped the names in my head. I knew I was wrong. By Durotan's couch. ProBUs here... What are they trying to do? I think they're just trying to finish out some lane pressure. But they can't not arrive to this. They've got 10 seconds to get in position. Map has been... Ooh, wait, Siege Giant's in bottom. Gonna be delayed out by the wave Nakata, so it's okay for now. Quick camp on the left-hand side? Nah, you see the assist ping saying, go to the objective. Jet Propulsion in the face of the Joanna. Idiom's gonna try and pull away these... Oh my god. Yawners, chill, I can't even follow you. Yawners was like, don't you dare interrupt my channel. Tried to really just one-shot Ace. Almost getting the kill. Riptire from the Junkrat. Poking onto a few. Ektar with the channel on the right-hand side of our screen. Leoric will delay that out. John Bunyan to poke. We have got the Commandeer Odin from Idioms as well. Yawners looking for an angle to jump in onto the Vala and will be able to exact that kill. Unfortunately, revenge will be had by the Blaze, so it's going to be a trade right there. We've got Joanna to fall as well. Wildcard should fall in this. I think a fort went down to the camp down over here, as this is Ektar. Rektar with the channel. And a camp will be grabbed for mid. Siege Giants are here as well. And a fight, you know, Vala may have gone down there. She wasn't able to pick up extra stacking, but I'd say a Vala for a triple kill, I'd take that trade. Especially when Vala's not going into Creed of the Hunter at 1, so it's not like her dying loses any sort of gambit value. And as I said, of course you're not going to be able to scale up your W's at 1, but triple kill is really, really big for this team. parity, actually more experience advantage because of that. Late game kills. And also we're going to be seeing some pressure on the map, some equalization. One fort still remains on the top lane on the side of Durotan's couch. ProBUs might be able to shove some waves into that. Here we go, 2 out of 2 for both sides, or 2 out of 3 for both sides. Who will get Garden Terror? And what will Garden Terror do? As you can see on the map, there's the 3 keeps up and available. And some of the gates did take some damage from those Siege Giants that Zeratul and friends were able to grab earlier. Apic going to take some pressure from our Protoss, but Yonner's not going to be able to drop the Muradin too low. Little chain heal out from Ektar. Just going to start calling Ektar Rektar. That's it. That's it. And when he comes in saying, "Why are you calling me that?" I'm just, no reason. Just decided to start. That's your new name. 24 the ProBUs in just a few moments. I think that was a Blessed Shield. Yes, it was. It's on cooldown. Going to be going wide right there. Yonners. A multi-shot to the face. Camp and top lane is starting to work on this fort over here, and with the 20 talents here to the opposing side, yeah, it's going to be, let's go ahead and rush out in the lanes and soak up. Bottom lane will descend quite far into the wave. As a reminder, the Garden Terrors lose health as they auto-attack. So every auto-attack will lower the HP of the Garden Terrors. As I can say, the Earth Grasp Totem was really good, but the Zeratul was able to blink away Junkrat poke. It seems like top lane is a major investment for our ProBUs players. The real question is, do they play ProBUs in this series? Or is this one of those bullshit team names where it's like Cho'Gall Chocolate Factory and they never played Cho'Gall? We have the seed out from the Garden Terror, locking down the fort into place, or the keep into place. That will be cleared out. Commandeer with the big red button. Zeratul looking for a flank, maybe onto John Bunyan. Does have that Vorpal or that Shadow Strike level 20. Big red button will clear things out in top. Mid and bottom already done. Idioms wants to use this Commandeer Odin more, but I don't think there's going to be anything left in the chase. Okay. Radiating Faith for the Johanna, more bounces. Commandeer Odin, as we had mentioned, Shadow Strike, Buried Alive. Varian's Legacy for Anduin. Basic attacks burn enemies for 191 scaling damage over 3 seconds, and Anduin heals for 50% of the damage dealt. I feel like I never see that talent at 20. I also want to point out, as I'm way late on this, and I don't know if anyone else noticed, but Anduin didn't go for Glyph of Faith at 16, so only a singular yoink available. Shoe Puff goes in. That's a Blessed Shield from the Johanna. Light Bomb as well underneath her. That is such a good chain CC onto this camp. Was the invade too greedy? Ancestor Healing goes out. The Farseer's Blessing! What? Farseer's Blessing. Oh my god, Shoe Puff, how are you alive? The chain heals from Ektar are really good, and the camp invade will yield a double kill. Anything more? Will there be more? Because it's 40-some seconds on Leoric. He can cheat death. As you can notice, his death timer's rapidly reducing as he got the spectral, or the, god dang it, the Drain Hope, the spooky, the ghosty hand on John Bunyan. Oh, ew. Look at this minion wave in bottom. It's humongous. Camp, double camp, minion wave, cat out. Cat actually can't even get in position here. Leoric is about to respawn. Big red button to try and clear out the wave. And that is the bottom lane for keep to go down. But now we take a look at mid. Big red button still focusing onto the wave. Good AoE damage. Vala getting some W's out there.
There's my precious seed. Going
All right. Vala's got her Farflight quiver, so she outranges structures by 0.2 basically. If we were to actually look at her stats right here, you can see she's at 8.2, and structures, forts, keeps, and core all have a range of 8. Towers have a range of 7.8. These, oh, nope, not those, not those. These little guys, they got 7.8, so you can see right there. Pop. Danger ping on Davala, not sure if maybe it was, we don't see Zeratul, so be careful sort of deal. Leoric is almost done with Mithril Mace at 16. As I mentioned, as the Spectral Leech at level 13. Here comes Murden with a flank, pops the Avatar going in. for who? It looks like Zeratul might be the target. Yawner blinks back and forth with the light bomb. Rektar getting really low here, does go down. Mithril Mace finished out by the Leoric, and now Blaze getting shredded. Vala drops Arena Vengeance, vaults away as well, and that's a triple kill over to the side of our blue team, who have 2 out of 3 seeds, and this is, well, next Garden Terror looking good for them. Will they even back up for the Garden Terror? I don't think you actually want to. I feel like you guarantee keep and maybe go core. Yeah. Let's see where the positioning, oh, Yawner's wants Ace, but Ace is going to be able to vault away. Multi-shot poke out here and there. The death timers are way too long at this point. The damage is really in place, and I do think this will be Durotan's Couch finding themselves victorious in map number 1 in this best of 3 series here in Division A of NGS. Extremely good back and forth. I gotta say, Durotan's Couch held really good in the late game. Thought they were kind of falling apart towards the end there, but no, some really good fighting. A great play from them defending as Muradin looked for that flank, and GG well played. Map number 1 goes over to Durotan's Couch. There we go. Alrighty, let's pay out the people. How many W stacks for Vala? How many W stacks for Vala, chat? She got 56. She had 56. So how many W stacks for Vala? 68 or less. Someone's about to get paid out. Someone's about to get paid out. Some ones, actually. Let me show you stats while I roll our Alexia. My brain. Hello? Oh, did Stream Elements just not work anymore? Are we just... Hello? Oh, cool. All right. I guess it just doesn't work. Does this work? Nope. Stream Elements just decided to stop working. Love it. I love it. Call it a Happy Meal, because I'm loving it. Why do things just break? Why? Why? Why are you broken? No, not Straw Poll. I don't care about Straw Poll. Why Stream Elements? Why you do this? You got paid big twice. Congratulations. Activity feed. Oh, it was acting weird on other streams too? Okay, thank you. Because I had, like, we had Iron Flare's alert go off earlier. So if I run it, we've updated the look at activity feed based on your feedback from the community. Take a look. I don't care. If I run it from the website, it works.
Subscribed.
Weird. I ran it from the website. I have an activity feed on my other monitor, but I ran it from the website and it worked. That's super weird. Oy, oy, oy. All right. All right, so I paid out the people. Let's update the scores. And let's get into our next map. Tomb. Yeah, it's just like, all right, whatever, dude. We'll just roll with the punches. That's all we're doing. That's life at this point. I want a cheeseburger for lunch, honestly. Maybe after stream I walk up to the place because I think my buddy's working today. Maybe I go and see my buddy and go get a cheeseburger from him. I feel like that's what I think that's what we're gonna do. Tomorrow I'm ordering pizza for the subathon. Oh, I cannot wait. I'm gonna get I'm not crazy about Pizza Hut, but they have the New York pizza thing that they've got going on. I want to try that. Give myself heartburn and then feel really sick. So you made Italian sausage sandwiches? How did you do that, Nancy? I never heard of that. Or like, did you like fry up the sausages and then like cut them in half and then put them on bread? I'm very curious about this. The game can wait. I also think I kind of like this nature background. I like our live nature background. I think this is going to be a staple for the stream. I like having this camera. This is, by the way, this is a live nature camera that we have. It's showing trees. Sounds like us last night. Meatball subs. Oh, nice. I had ramen for dinner last night. I had ramen and Ritz crackers with a Colby Jack cheese because I'm a 32-year-old man who eats Ritz crackers for dinner. Yes, but I cooked them in the sauce for a while. Interesting. I have never heard of an Italian sausage sandwich. I feel like anytime it's usually like just in like it's like a bratwurst or something like that. You saw a squirrel earlier? Yeah. There's usually there's like a crap load of stellar jays that are like active and stuff like that. But of course, since I have added this camera to the stream, the stellar jays are never around. Because there's been so many streams where I'm just like, oh my god, there's like the birds are going crazy. So this is actually what I was kind of picturing. I was picturing kind of like this kind of sandwich, but I guess you could have it like this. God, that looks so good. I know for a fact this would make my stomach hurt so bad, but it looks so goddamn good. It's just like a meatball sub, but use Italian. Oh, okay, yeah, I follow you. I don't know why, but when you said it, like, my brain thought, like, I completely pictured something so much different. It's definitely delicious. I know it would be delicious, but I know it would destroy my stomach. I know that for a fact. So I am looking at level 1s to see if there's any fun questing talents. There aren't any, so let's do a boss prediction. Let's do a boss prediction, chat. You use sweet Italian sausage. The thing that I always like, Italian sausage, like just like that general, like when you buy like Italian sausage, I always feel like whenever I've had those growing up, there's always way too much fennel in there. And every single bite is just like fennel. It's just a lot of fennel. And to each their own, like it's too much for me. I'm not a big fan of fennel. I don't like that flavor. Usually what I go for is like beer bratwurst, because those usually don't have a ton of fennel-y flavors. I would try a sweet Italian though. I would try sweet Italian sausage. I feel like that could be good. I'm sorry, I'm reading the prediction. Which team gets boss first? Durotan's couch. ProBUs. No boss taken. Okay, so we'll have a prediction as to which team will get first boss. Let me go ahead and get us into map number 2. Let me go ahead and introduce the teams, and then I will start the prediction. Talking is difficult. Welcome back into map number 2 in our Division A matchup of Durotan's Couch versus ProBUs. In the blue, we got Durotan's Couch. We got Wedge on the Anubarak, Goliath on the Rhaegar, Yonners to play the Sylvanas, Wildcard on the Hogger, and Idioms to play the Lunara. Over on the right-hand side, we got ProBUs looking to take us to a map number 2 in this best-of-3 series. We've got a variant played by 8-Bit, Rektar on the Lucio, John Bunyan on the Chromie, Ace on the Tychus, and Shoepuff on the Leoric. Now, as I mentioned, we're here on Tomb. There's a boss throw pit. Let's go ahead and start a prediction. Who will get first boss of the game? Will it be Durotan's Couch? Will it be ProBUs? Or will no boss be taken? Posted in Discord, forgot to do it last night. Oh, hell yeah, so I have something to look at after the game. There's the level 1s as well. Yeah, we're definitely going to get into the conversation of food because I am getting very hungry already. I ate before stream. I had my standard egg, sausage, toast before stream and some orange juice. But, oh man, a cheeseburger sounds so good. Honestly, I think the next time I go grocery shopping, I should just buy a bunch of burger stuff so I can make burgers. The issue is that my grill is currently buried in about 4 feet of snow. That is kind of the issue currently. And I could make steamed hams. I could make steamed hams, but it's not the same. It's not the same. Grilled, just, it's a little extra flavor. Taste the heat, not the meat. That propane. No takers on the bet? People are cowards, I understand. I scared everyone away by talking about Italian sausages. I scared away my viewership. Ektar gonna get the push off and able to back away. There we go. Thank you, chat. Thank you for participating in the prediction. I love you.
Hey, listen.
Gamble. Thank you, Chad. I appreciate it. Yeah. I think today is burger, tomorrow is pizza, and then Monday... I don't know what I'm going to get on Monday. I'm actually thinking on Monday, I'm going to try and maybe do a double ride. And ride in the morning, and then get off the mountain when it gets busy, and then ride again in the afternoon. Because Monday is President's Day, and the mountain is going to be super duper packed. We'll see. I also could finish the subathon and then stay up till 2 in the morning and then be like, yeah, I'm going to sleep in for a bit and not go early riding. I was going to donate some points back. Ah, I see. Spreading that bandit buck economy. Nice. Wildcard gets the heal from Goliath and able to get the spin away. Rektar chasing in. Varian, does he have a taunt? Yes, he does indeed. Yawner's getting low here, but Sylvanas does not fall. Chromie clearing mid. Top wave is going to be just kind of clearing each other out. Alrighty. Good siege continuing. Neither team has enough for a turn-in. More gems available to the side of ProBUs here as the siege continues. The taunt onto Yawners. Ace on the right side of our screen is taking quite a bit of damage. John Bunyan, not a whole lot of mana on that Chromie. Might have to hearth out. Hovering around 80k points. I think the most channel points I have in a channel is around, I think it's like 600,000 in a channel. I was at actually 800,000 in that channel, and then I did a lot of betting because the person was doing Dark Souls 1 randomizer, and the way that they do their randomizers, they randomize like the Lord Souls can be anywhere. It can be an item check. It could be an item check in Anor Londo or New Londo. Like it could be a like a mini boss. Anyways, yeah. So it's so they would always do like a prediction of will I find a Lord Vessel or whatever in like the hour they're playing. So it didn't go well for me. It didn't go well for me, as you can tell. But 7 Talent here will be here, paying attention to the game completely. Nubrak, is he gonna go full W build? Yes, he is. Okay, so he's got the shitness plating. Oh boy. Ooh, we also have Garbage Fire for the Hogger right there. Relentless Soldier once again for the Tychus. You got a Nubrak double stuns. You got a Hogger stun as well. So just a couple activations from that. From those, excuse me. Varian goes in for the taunt onto the Nubrak, immediately cleansed by Goliath. Shoe Puff with the Spooky Walk. I've got a stream like that. I'm around 800, and then as the streamer, got new plans, channel points. I try and make some of the redemptions like feasible, so you don't have to burn through a ton of channel points for like sound alerts or bandit stuff. I think everything's feasible because I like it when you all spoil bandit. I'm sure he likes it too. Ace and 8-bit looking for the turn-in. Oh, actually, okay, the Ace gets it in, but 8-bit will be denied. Who's got enough for the turn? Oh, wow, it's spread here. You need 7. 7 on the right side. Meanwhile, on the opposing, Anubarak, if he picks up one more gem, he'll have enough for an entire turn-in here. And yes, Captain Wedge gets that right there. You should have that streamer eat the jelly beans, the nasty jelly beans. That's what you should do for 1 million channel points. The Band-Aid jelly beans that Cav had to eat. And I guess Jules did that too, right? Jules did that for a charity stream, I think. One with 10 talents here on the horizon. Let's go ahead and cycle through the numbers as always. We'll figure out what variance is later. Yeah. Yeah, I got zero interest in those. I don't like, my stomach already hurts on a daily basis. I don't need to actively make it worse. you know what I'll do? I'll play games that I hate on Fridays for all of you. How about that? I uninstalled that Shadow of Mordor game, I'm gonna be honest. I was like, you know what? I don't think the combat's for me, man. I don't think it's for me. There was so much more of the game that I liked. It's just the combat was just such a hard dislike for me. Still, like, as I said, like, it's still a really cool game, don't get me wrong. But I think it's a lot like, it's a little bit like Bloodborne with a lot of the people that like it. I think some people will look past issues because it's Lord of the Rings. And that's fair. Enjoy what you want to enjoy. I'm not going to be like, well, if you like it, you're wrong. But maybe we'll try out the sequel. Maybe the sequel's better. Yeah, we can always bank the sequel for a later date. Maybe the fighting is different in that one. I'm excited for tomorrow, though. I'm excited for tomorrow. I'm really excited to try out Dark Souls 2. That's actually probably the game I'm most excited about. I'm excited to figure out if I hate it or if I'm gonna like it. Because if I like it, we'll just continue playing it on Fridays. And then we can maybe finish it before the new Jedi game. Because I think that, the new Jedi game, shout out to Stark for gifting us a copy, I think we're going to play like the day it comes out. Tomorrow will be good. I have a plan. Tomorrow's a new day. We'll try again. That's literally what I said to my mom last night. Because we were talking about all the wisdom stuff, and like I was telling her about like all the stuff that, you know, happened because she didn't know. She was like, oh, I didn't realize that like you don't work for wisdom anymore. She's like, I thought you still had a job there, just no more like. She didn't think the esport was there, but she thought I still was doing like work for wisdom. So, and she's like, how you feeling? I was just like, you know what? Tomorrow's a new day, Mom. She's like, all right, yeah. Shockwave from the wild card here. Good damage onto Shoepuff. Wild card gonna be bouncing around through the Entomb because that makes complete sense. We have an Ancestral Healing, will connect onto a Nubrek, but that is, I feel like that Ancestral Healing did nothing. Captain Wedge still goes down. 23 gems to be dropped. Any pickup onto those? No, the zoning's in place. The blue web weavers will come out for the members of Durotan's Couch, but this was a really good shutdown onto a Nubrek and to some of the gems. Skullfy, what's up, bud? Happy Saturday to you. Shoepuff maybe getting caught out in bottom here. Gonna try and Wraithwalk away. Does get the short distance and is able to get behind the gate for safety. Bottom lane still has the Webweaver approaching. Leorg did have well. You can see it on the healing overtime and the mana overtime. I'm really excited for you all to see the new alerts that we have too. I have a bunch of new alerts. I'm super excited to finally be able to show you all. We're replacing like 1 or 2 alerts, but everything else is going to be... We're not going to replace Way to Go Dude, and we're not going to replace Fingertips, nor are we going to replace Bison. We are not replacing those. Those are gold. And then tier 2 and 3, those are staying the same. What was your problem with the combat? I played the game long ago, but I don't remember it being bad at all. Fighting 40 freaking enemies at a time was just absolutely asinine. And then, like, you'd go and fight, like, the war chiefs and stuff, and, like, the war chief would run away and retreat. But the game wouldn't tell you that, like, you fail if they run away. It was just like, I got into that late game, the war chief area, and I just hated those missions. I just did not like them because it was, you'd fight a war chief, they run away, you'd have 30 dudes around you, and you're trying to chase the war chief, but they can outrun you for some weird reason, and then they get too far away, and it's like, mission fails. So then you have to go through, find all the intel again, figure out where they are, run to that spot, and then you have to do it all over again. It was just like, all right, This is the level of tedious that I don't care for. Wasn't the combat just a ripoff of Batman Arkham games, but a bit worse? You know what? I have never played the Batman Arkham games. I have heard beautiful things about the Batman Arkham games when it comes to the fighting in those. I've heard that, like, even though it's like like you fight mobs, I've heard so many good things about the fights in those in that game. But yeah, it wasn't for me. I mean, I did not care for the fighting. It became kind of asinine. It was just always fighting massive mobs of orcs constantly. And that just got really boring to me. Boring, repetitive, and yeah. But as I said, the story was pretty cool. Like, the characters, the voice actors and actresses, that was all great. The fighting was such a hard deter. Web Weavers will be pushing into lanes here. ProBUs is going to try and find some value. Wailing Arrow from the Sylvanas. Goliath gets the Ancestor healing. We'll have some of that reduced as well from the Mortal Strike of Varian level 13. Shoe Puff in the mix right now. Takes out the sidewall. Ace loses the Commandeer Odin and will be able to back away. 16 talents here, almost here for our red team. Let's take a look at their talents since they're about to get them. Sorry to hear that. Seems like I missed. Oh, no, it's okay. It's okay. I mean, it's not your fault. It's the dev's fault. And as I said, we still have the sequel. We can always check out the sequel and see if it's any better. Hey, Lard, what's up, bud? The Arkham games are amazing. My brother told me the Arkham games are absolutely fantastic. It's not going to be in this subathon, but maybe down the road, maybe that's a subathon game for us, maybe in September. Hopefully, I'm full-time streaming in September still. Now, by September, we're going to be fully indoctrinated into Stormgate, and it's going to be our saving grace. We're gonna cast all the Stormgate esports. We're going to be numero uno. Oh, Jesus, Stark, thank you so much. Holy crap. Holy crap, bud. Thank you. That is so generous. I bought all 4 for you for $8 total, £8 total. Thank you so much, Stark. That's really generous. Thank you, bud. I appreciate it. I know it's only £8, but it still is. That's very kind of you. Captain Wedge is going to be dropping really low here. Does go down. Cocoon from the onto the very end. Lucio is trying to high-five his way through all that damage and pain, and Rektar will stay alive here. Thank you, Stark. Appreciate you, bud. Shoe Puff gonna take down the fort here. Maybe an Entomb, maybe an Entomb. It is available, and that's, oh my god, where did Hogger even go? I blinked and Ektar got the kill. We, by the way, we technically have 3 bonus games tomorrow. We technically have 3 bonus games. We have new roguelike. We have a bonus game 1 and then a bonus game 2. Exclamation subathon if you would like to check out the schedule. Alrighty, first boss of the game. First boss of the game goes over to the side of ProBUs. First boss of the game will go to our red team. Let's pay out the people. ProBUs gets the pay. Wow, that's actually, for the one person that put 400 on ProBUs, you just got paid out, bud. Tubathon. Tubatathon. Alright, Buttspot. Hell yeah. I look over and it's 4% for ProBUs. Way to go. Easy money? Nice. Web Weavers into lanes here. These are going to descend far into lane. This might be end of game. This is a lot of late game pressure. I mean, we're 14 minutes in, and I feel like this is kind of that window where it's either the game is going to be completed here, or we're going to be delayed out until 20-something minutes. But let's see. We have a Cocoon on Devarian. Shoe Puff with his little ghost walk right there. Wailing Arrow from the Sylvanas. Wildcard with a stun onto Tychus, but the high five from Lucio is right in time. Hogger goes down. Captain Wedge looking like they're going to need to pick a wedgie? I don't know. I'm trying my best here. Either way, that is Captain Wedge going down. Rektar jumps in as well. Yawner's going to be chased by 8-Bit. Pops the W, but that is not going to be a sustained chase, as the mid lane keep will fall as well. Web Weaver's on core. Commandeer Odin is here. And I believe... yeah. I believe with Web Weaver's at core, 2 keeps down. This will be Tychus shredding through this, and ladies and gentlemen, we got ourselves a map number 3. No 2-0 in this series. We had 2, map 3. GG, well played. Do you know which foreign mustard offers discounts? Grey Coupon. Get it? Because it's like Grey Poupon. Poupon. Ooh, 100 stacks. You get it, chat? God damn it, Baha. Oh, okay. Well, you liked it? Okay, here's another one. A dog gave birth to puppies near the road and was cited for littering. You don't get it? So Grey Poupon is a mustard, and the joke was about foreign mustards. So Grey Coupon, it's like a play on the verbiage or the way it's said. You're on a roll. Thank you, Nancy. I mean, it's all thanks to you, Nancy. My power washing simulation then has been slightly disturbed. Did you see the did anyone see the power washing speed run during GDQ? By the way, remember when I said I fell? Where is it? You can there's the bruise from my arm for when I fell. This hand, I threw my arms back. This one landed on a step, and there's the bruise from it. You can see it's still nice and bruised up, and then this one is ouchies on my hand. You just don't know the brand? Oh wait, really? Yeah. Grey Poupon is a brand of mustard. It's actually my dad's favorite mustard. Grey Poupon. Grey Poupon. Maybe if I show you a jar, you'll be like, oh yeah, it's this. It's this right here. It's this right here. It's this old man. That's Grey Poupon. No, it's this. Dijon mustard. Dijon mustard. Made with white wine. Grape upon is an odd name for a mustard. It is very really. It is very really. Someone asked me what the 9th letter of the alphabet was, and it was a complete guess, but I was right. Oh, really? Huh. Yeah, I don't think I'd get that right, to be honest. Mostly because I'm an idiot. So, map number 3 in this best of 3. Let's go ahead and get everything loaded on up, and we can get a little prediction going for us as well. I was right. What? I'm so confused. Huh? What? Oh. You're saying the 9th letter is I. Sorry, I was just like, what are you talking about? I is the 9th letter. Got it. I thought idioms was like, when I said I'm an idiot, I thought idioms was like, I'm right. Yeah, Bahamut's an idiot. And I was like, oh, damn. All right, well. I thought you were responding to me. Oh, God. All right, let's take a look and see if we got any fun predictions to make here. Boop, boop, ba-doo. Falstad Autos, Ragnaros Q. Let's do a Falstad Autos. Yeah, we'll do Falstad Autos, because he's going to be building those up. So, how many level 1 stacks for Falstad? Chat, I can't lie. All I can think about is that cheeseburger after stream. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I really shouldn't go out and eat food, but I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna go get a burger. I'm not gonna fight it. I'm just not gonna fight it. I'm just gonna go do it. 50 or more, 49 or less, I feel like is reasonable. Okay, that's set up. I'm not that mean. No, you're fine. That's why I was like, I was like, I don't think they would say that, but I was like, but maybe, just maybe. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, into our map number 3 in this best of 3 series here in Division A. On the left-hand side, we have got Durotan's Couch with a Captain Wedge on the ETC, Goliath on the Brightwing, Yonners on the Genji, Wildcard on the Dahaka, and Idioms to play the Falstad. Hey, you're in chat! Over on the right-hand side, we got ProBUs. We have got a 8-bit on a Nubrek, Shoepuff on the Ragnaros, Rektar to play the Rhaegar, John Bunyan on the Greymane, and Ace to play the Chromie. Now, go ahead and get your gambles in. How many stacks for Falstad? If you know the result, you are welcome to bet. Just don't try and tell anyone in chat what the answer is. Lard, thank you for the $13.37. Holy shit, thank you so very much. I will resend your alert when we get out of game. This covers a cheeseburger, I think. It definitely does. Yes, it does. Holy shit. Thank you, bud. That's really generous of you. Thank you. The answer is I. That's gonna become our new thing. Like, look up, cut the tongue, the answer is I. I also do love that on the Friday variety days, people no longer try and spoil the game. They're just like, hey Baha, did you know that if you play the game you can beat it? Like, just like that's what we're getting now. I love that. I absolutely adore that. Betting on idiom stacking. Wildcard here. Ektar wants to bite the butt of Wildcard, but not going to be able to bite any more than the dino butt that he's got. Oh, top lane, top lane, top lane, top lane!
First blood.
2 stacks for Falstead. As a reminder, because the prediction's still going, this is the tooltip for frequent flyer. Minion kills gain 0.2 basic attack damage. Hero kills give 0.5. 0.5 of a whole, so you're at 3 right now. So if anyone wants to predict and they were curious about how the tooltip works for Falstead frequent flyer, that's what it is. So minions give 0.2, a heroic kill gives 0.5. That's every minion gives 0.2. Every heroic kill gives 0.5. So just want to make sure that is clear for anyone that might not know. We always try and make our broadcasts as approachable. We would try and make the broadcast approachable for everyone. Oh, my apologies. I thought there was actually going to be the sustained chase from the false set onto Nubarek. I thought that was the kill to be had, but no, it's Genji. Genji, Yawner's on Genji. Really mechanically savvy player here. Played the Zeratul earlier on as well, liking the way that their hyper-mobile heroes work out for them. Did anyone free Harrison Jones? No. Even though my mod, who watches my stream all of the time, never misses a single stream, is totally here right now, didn't even free Harrison Jones. Taco Bell? Taco Bell. Nice. Absolutely. I haven't had Taco Bell in ages. I've been pretty good about not getting Taco Bell. Mostly because, like, I should probably eat something healthier. I probably should. The broadcast is so approachable, some chatters are even inside of it. I know, isn't that crazy? It's wild that the players are so good they can play the game, listen to me, talk to each other, and type in Twitch chat. All at the same time. These are some very, very talented players in Division A. Indeed. Falstead goes down because I am not paying attention. He dies to Rhaegar in mid, so I honestly don't know how Rektar got that, but hey, he's living up to the name that I gave him today. Top lane shots. Ooh, Polymorph onto Shoe Puff here. Ragnar's gonna drop the meatball behind him and gonna look for a quick Q, maybe get some HP, but no, he's gonna have to self-blast and back away. ETC Captain Wedge gonna get the phase shift, and actually walks through all 3 blasts of Chromie. She didn't go deep breathing. She is the Time Walker's Pursuit at level 1, so no stacking off of that. Now look at this Falsehead barrels. That should be a kill. No way. 8-Bit gets out. I may have fed. Well, you know what? It wasn't on stream, so no one saw it. That's you know, it wasn't on stream, so it didn't happen. 8 stacks currently for Falstead. Shoot Puff going to be matched by the Air Muradin, as we have last shots from Brightwing and Tahaka. Good map control so far from the side, or objective control from the side of Durotan's couch. That's a max range power slide into a drag. And all you got to say at that moment is just...
Now this is pod racing.
Bottom lane, bottom lane. A trade, a Greymane for a Falstead. Ooh, what'd you get from Taco Bell, by the way, Quid? My go-to is, I have a go-to order, basically. Quesadilla, burrito, cheesy gordita crunch. That's usually it. Some days, if I'm feeling a little spicy, I'll nix the chicken quesadilla for a nacho. I do believe this is an 8-Bit going down. Don't think that the 8-Bit will be able to get out of that one. And, wow, 4-2 in kills. A lot of rapid kills back and forth. 9 stacks for the Falstead currently. He did go boomerang. Didn't go into the secret weapon for the amplified damage while the hammering is thrown out, as well as the increased distance of the hammering. Could see crippling hammer at level 16, I believe. which increases the slow to, I think it's 50%. It allows, typically you see that upgrade at level 16 for the slow to allow the sustained chase with the auto attacks. That level 16 upgrade as well is good for W build if you do go that direction. Does Falstad have a W at level 16? I honestly don't remember. No, he doesn't, that's right. Let me get vision back, there we go. I just get one of the meals, 2 tacos, something. Oh, nice, nice. I never do meals at fast food places because I don't drink pop or soda, so like it's always like, it's like a wasted thing, I feel. So I usually just get individual items, which might actually be more expensive than just getting a meal. What killed the bodybuilding dinosaur? A steroid. That was really good. I like that one. One man moshing Chromie, toxic. How dare you? Not toxic at all. Sometimes you want to have a dance party for one, you know? Like maybe it's like a little, you know, like a little solo dance. Maybe ETC wanted to show his dance moves to Chromie. Is that rude? I don't think so. I've said it before and I'll say it again. You know, solo moshing for a kill, I know it's a 2-minute cooldown, but sometimes you just gotta establish dominance. Let's cycle through the other numbers, get an idea of what those look like. Falstad soaking mid, Dahaka in the top to match the Ragnaros. We've got a Lava Wave already used by Ragnaros. Genji jumping onto Ace over here, who was polymorph. Temporal loop onto the Genji, and he's soothing miss from Brightwing. No. Yawner's gonna try and get away. Greymane goes in for the throat and finds the kill. Can Greymane find a secondary kill? No. It's healthy to one-man mosh. I think it's good. It's good. It's good for the environment. Excuse me. All right, bottom lane fort will go down either to the siege or the shots. Ragnaros finishes out his level 1. Falstad will see what his stacks look like soon. Falstad gonna get some great siege up in this top lane. Probably, yeah, the tailwinds I think activated as well. And this, I don't think the fort's gonna fall here. I think Ragnaros will make the rotation in time. I don't think Falstad will stick. Oh, wow, Molten Core. Shoe Puff is gonna burn the Molten Core. That's a 3-minute cooldown if I'm not mistaken, right? It's 180 seconds. And we're gonna double check here. Oh, once the Ragnaros loses it. Oh. It's 120 seconds. Okay, yeah. 2 minutes. A little surprised by that, but hey, it saves the fort, buys the window for the camp, and the wave gets pushed out as well because Ragnaros does have those abilities in the multi-core form. I actually really like that play. I wasn't sure if that was the best call, but I mean, hey, it pushed back the Falstad, cleared out the wave, so absolutely it was the best call. Lava Wave mid. Temporal loop, ETC, is he going to drop a mosh? He's got it available. That's going to be a bit of a back off from our blue crew to avoid the lava wave. Now, wild card! Wild card was split, burrowed down into this bush to try and get away, but it just was not working out for them. ETC mosh! Ancestor healing will go out in time. Ace going to try and get some damage onto Wedge. Protection from Genji. Wedge so very low. The gust from Falstad pushes the enemy right next to Wedge, but the phase shift from Goliath comes in time. ProBUs looking really good here in the red, just sieging into this fort. Yawner's tries to get a swift strike out. That is going to be catching fire for Shoe Puff finishing out. Speaking of catching fire, I was going through Amazon movies. I was just looking at Amazon Prime movies for free. Speaking of Amazon Prime, and in the horror category, apparently Hunger Games is a horror movie? According to Amazon Prime movies, Hunger Games is a horror movie. I did not know that. Encore for the ETC. That's going to be, I think, 6 seconds off of Mosh cooldown every single time Face Melt hits an enemy hero. Keep in mind, the little speaker that's thrown on the ground, that also counts. So if you Face Melt and then you also hit the person with the speaker, that's 12 seconds off of your heroic. Airplane is on Hulu. Airplane's such a good movie. In March, we're going to be watching Fifth Element. In March, we're watching Fifth Element. I don't know if it's a Prime movie or not, but we're probably just going to watch it in Discord regardless because it's easier because we can all chat, we can all joke around in the text channel, so. Shoe Puff? Oh, poor Shoe Puff. Turns around, gets the cauterized wounds value right there for a little extra healing, and then Genji's like, no, no, no. Mm-mm. I got Swift Strike. I got a reset, and Yanners gets the kill.
My temple's power has been next.
I can see why. Yeah, exactly, Ninja. Like, I saw it, and I was like, huh. And then I was like, well, you know, it is kinda. You could maybe say it's like a thriller, I guess. I wouldn't call it a horror for sure, but oh, this poor Chromie. Hey, she gets the Ancestor healing in time. That is going to be Chromie still walking around with the isolation. She will go down. Cocoon onto the Falstad. Is this game full of a bunch of sweaty tryhards, or would a casual person who never played be able to jump in and enjoy? Do you mean like Heroes of the Storm, or do you mean the game that I'm currently casting? It fits many different, yeah, it like, Hunger Games fits a lot of different categories. Heroes in general is casual. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Heroes of the Storm is, I would say, in my opinion, Heroes is, of the MOBAs out there, Heroes is extremely approachable. Yes, there are a ton of heroes. There's a lot to learn. There's a lot of maps and everything, but there's no item shop. You have talent trees on heroes. Like, in my opinion, I think Heroes of the Storm is very approachable. Is it something that takes time to learn? Yeah, but any MOBAs takes a lot of time to learn. If someone were to ask me, like, oh, would you recommend League, Dota, or Heroes? I'd recommend Heroes. And I know there's no active development in this game because Blizzard doesn't like their own communities, but this place has always got a special place in my heart. There's grassroots leagues. There's a bunch of stuff still around it. The community's still very, very active in this. So that's my 2 cents. I mean, and there's always going to be sweaty tryhards and casuals in every game. I mean, go look at, like, I think Apex Legends is a great example. I mean, Battle Royales in general, you got people that play a little more casually and they just want to kind of play the game, and you got people who are like, all right, we're going to get in comms and we're going to be super, super try hard and we're going to do, yeah, you know, you can play quick match, you can play AI. AI is super casual. I'd load up a movie with a friend and we would just play a bunch of AI games and just chat and watch a movie and just kind of learn the game, so. But yeah, that's my answer. I think Heroes of the Storm is very approachable. There's always going to be sweaty tryhards in everything. There will always be. There's always going to be someone who wants to be better than everyone else in some way, shape, or form, so. I found League of Legends and Dota 2 have a higher entry level and don't play them as a result. Yeah, I would agree with you. Yeah, I think there's a lot of knowledge and skill that you need for those games. Item shop, even like CSing, like the creep score or getting money, like in Dota and League of Legends, there's metas around those things as well, so. Thanks for the info. I'll give it a try. Yeah, it's I believe it's free to download and everything, right? So it's free through Battle.net. My biggest recommendation, just pick a hero that looks cool and take it into AI and go have some fun. If you lose, it's AI. Oh well. I'd say HOTS and Pokemon Unite are probably the 2 easiest to get into. Pretty large. Oh yeah, I would agree. Yeah, Pokemon Unite. Pokemon Unite's very approachable. I would agree with you on that. Pokemon Unite and Heroes are very, very approachable MOBAs of what's out there. And in my opinion, I think I have a pretty good stream to also learn about the game. I do a lot of casting and commentary. I talk about a lot of concepts. I go through things even though it's very, quote-unquote, common knowledge for some. Because as I always say, like, not everyone who watches the stream is well-versed in Heroes of Storm. Sometimes people don't know every little thing. I forget stuff all the time in the game. So, yeah. If you have questions, if you want to learn, in my opinion, this is a great place. I play and I cast consistently. And I also play other games too, so if you're like, ooh, what else do you play? It's StarCraft. We're learning StarCraft for the upcoming Stormgate. We've got some variety days here and there, playing a lot of FromSoft games. We have painting streams. We got a subathon tomorrow morning. We got a subathon. We're going to play a lot of variety games tomorrow. Lava Wave through the bottom lane. Going to be pushing back the Siege Giants and such. The boss was grabbed as well to our blue crew, but that's not the gamble we've got going on. The gamble we've got going on is how many stacks for Falstad, and Frequent Flyer is getting up there. Frequent Flyer, the gamble, the prediction was for 50 or more, 49 or less, and we're at 39. This is not far off for Falstad.
They shall bask in
Granted, we're getting into late game here on Sky Temple, and we're only at keeps. We're only at keeps. Next objective phase is center, and center focuses center, unless there's no other structure there. So if the blue team is actually, if Chromie or someone's able to get onto this, these shots will be immediately onto the keep, and we'll start to take that down. But, of course, time stop. Time stop onto Dahaka. He's mid-drag. That's a Burrowin from a Nubarak, as well as a Tunneling Claws out from Wildcard. Speed boost as well for the Dahaka from level 16, the Tunneling Claws as I mentioned. Mid shots are channeled in favor for the side of ProBUs here. Idioms, could you please not get any more stacks? Thanks. Tempora. Oh, that's a good wind tunnel into the wall of 8-Bit. Can't get out. Moshpit on the right-hand side. Farseer's Blessing with the Ancestral Healing to get the extra heal, but John Bunyan, he's trying to auto-attack through all this. Yonners has got his numbers. Idiom's coming in. 42 stacks for the Falstad right now. And I do think you go top and you end map number 3 in favor of Durotan's Couch. I think this is going to be a win for our blue crew in Division A. I'm sorry, why are we getting a camp? I guess you want to have extra... I guess you want to have something else to tank this, but it still takes so long to get the lane. I feel like you could just let ETC tank. I feel like you just swap between wildcard. I mean, like, why get the camp? Why even get the camp? What was the point? Team, why? The camp, why? Why'd you get the camp? Team, why? It wasn't even necessary. I was like, oh yeah, I guess they want a little bit of, oh, goodbye, Genji. If they don't win this right here, it's because they got the camp. Maybe they were doing a one bingo square that makes you throw after, oh, that's very possible. GG, well played, Durotan's Couch with the 8 of the very important camp. We'll be able to take map number 3 in this best of 3.